Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your February reading. Don't forget, I go live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and my Monday through Thursday Eastern Time with a show called High Vibe Mornings and free mini reads. So come hang out. All right, what does Taurus need to hear for the month ahead? Okay. Interesting. Your relationship issue isn't going to be fully resolved this month. I could tell you that. It looks like on the basis of your month, though, kind of like the theme, the big core thing that you're going through. It's a cross between nostalgically looking back at the past and kind of getting stuck in that, like the good old days. Yeah, when I was younger, it was easier. And wanting to like feel hopeful knowing that you can create now. It's just like that cross between I know I'm a deliberate co-creator, but yet why am I not creating like I did when I was younger? And what I can share with that is I did make one video on this already. It's easy to get stuck in this when I was younger, it was easier. And when you have these memories of like your youth coming up, the reason why the old memories come up is because your inner being, spirit's trying to remind you of, look, look how much you used to believe. Look how happy you used to be. So they're trying to show you that image to either get you into that vibration so that you can like nostalgically look back at it and just feel that vibration because a vibe is a vibe. Once you get on that vibe, now you're going to be attracting at that vibe. So if there's like an old memory they keep playing back where you were like bold and you took the action, they're just trying to get you back in that vibe so you can be like, okay, I can do this again. But what happens, I've noticed with a lot of people, is that they tend to go, see, it used to be easier when I was younger. It used to be. So it's really kind of like a whole month of you reclaiming that, like, you are the, like, I don't say the magician, but like, you are the powerful co creator. That, like, I am a powerful co creator. I'm just now ready to do it in a different way than I did when I was younger. I no longer want to take those big risks, those big, bold, I'll move across country to make it work if I have to. You're now like, universe, I still want to create. I still want to grow my business. And I now want it to be in a more sustainable, easeful way. I hope that makes sense. Okay, because it kind of looks like the theme of what's going on underneath. It looks like there's a growing importance for you for like not only you feeling whole and complete, good enough on your own, but it's also like an acceptance that you prefer living life in relationship. Um, and when you word it that way, you don't become clingy, dependent, needy. It's just I do prefer life in relationship. That's what's gonna, like, take off the pressure of having to make one work or he needs to behave or I need to behave. It's just gonna be, I do prefer being in a relationship, and here's what I enjoy about this current one. And then you could have the make that list big and long, right? What you focus on, you get, and then go, and here's things that universe help this get higher vibe. And it may be they change, it may be you gain a new perspective. Like you gotta be open to that. But it's really about you getting back this whole month of I want to be that like powerful I co-create my reality and I do it where I'm also in relationships. So you're learning how to not only get back that like youthful optimism, but also how to manifest well in relationship. Because when you were younger, you didn't have that. So it looks like in your recent past, things started to get a little bit more like higher vibe, dreamy. You've kind of, there's just something that happened that really kind of like upticked your energy and got you feeling good and hopeful again. So it's really like basking on that. Right now, ooh, you got the 9 of Embers. Look at the visualization on that card, guys. So there's a lot of movement in your life right now, Taurus. There's just a lot of action, a lot of activity, and it's like raw. So that could look like, I know I'm moving, but I don't know where. business up is upticking and I don't have the systems and the procedures in place yet to be able to handle it all. So there's just like this kind of like a lot of movement in your life right now that's not organized and streamlined. Um, so let's move on to see what's coming up. Well, okay, in the near future, interesting. This card, this deck, I don't know why this deck, this is the Fool card, which is the start of a new journey. I don't know why they call it death in this deck. Um, but so definitely give me a clarifier. In the near future, in the near future, you are gonna like be starting like a new chapter of your life. And it's gonna be one where like you wanna rely on spirit more again. You wanna be guided again. You're you're just ready to feel guided with like a clear sense of knowing and clarity. I think one thing that's really gonna help you a lot though, Taurus, is that a lot of time when people get in that situation, they tend to think, if I'm in alignment, I'll just get the one idea and it will happen. Yes, it can happen that way, but sometimes you're in the co-creation stage of it, the defining, the clarity of it. So it's give me a husband. And they'll like send a guy in and and the right way to view it, the in alignment way to view it is, okay, thank you. I asked for a life partner. Here's what I liked about the guy. I liked this, and this. And universe, now I know I also want this, and this. You keep focus on what you liked. And the being guided is I'm co-creating with spirit and I'm co-creating calling in a beautiful life partner. So it's you hold that knowing that like my life partner is here. We're just now refining the recipe of him. Because what can happen is people often downward spiral instead and go, well, I asked for a husband and they gave me that. This must be like my self worth issue, my worthiness issues. Universe, I wanted a life partner. That guy was not single. I'm ready to be emotionally available for a partner, someone who I could call every day. I want to be able to rely on them. Come on now, universe. Who's the person who's ready for someone just like me and a committed, monogamous, loyal relationship? Um, so just as you start this journey, know this about knowing I'm moving to an awesome place. If it comes out from under the rugs away from you, okay, universe, we're even closer to the move date. I'm still moving to the best possible place. I'm going to love it. So guide me. You see my schedule. Here's all the time I have to go look at apartments. Like, let's go. It's you got to maintain that focus and not let your emotions be so up and down. Okay, in terms of your personal power this month, that's interesting. It's about knowing that it's not about fighting for what you want or believe in or being aggressive about what you want and believe in. It's returning to the feeling state. I love soft communication. When we can communicate well, it's really, really good. It's returning to the feeling state. That's what attracts, not the, hey, I told you I want this. Hey, I told you I want that. I thought you said you were going to do that. It's just a, it would be so nice if you would do that. It would be so nice if you would do that. Okay, in terms of outside influences around you, well, outside influences around you right now are really helping you start to feel hopeful and on your path again. Yeah, you're really ready to feel hopeful. Our people around you are just definitely helping you get in alignment and be hopeful. In terms of your hopes or fears, well, your hopes or fears, you want love, you want romance. Man, sorry, this isn't like the most happy, joy read, Taurus, because for the outcome, you got the Five of Birds cards, which is the kind of like fighting, bickering card, but it is the kind of like I'd call it the bickering card, not the deceit card. So, so it's kind of like you guys recognize that the person's on your team and that you guys are probably fighting for the same thing. Um, if that, I hope that helps you guys. It is pretty much a big month of you returning back to feeling empowered. I co create with the universe, and I'm ready to start manifesting again. So it's really a big old time of like you feeling empowered. Um, and just make sure to stabilize your emotions as you feel empowered to manifest, that it's your job to stay in alignment. I liked this, I liked that. That's such a bummer. That one didn't work out. Let's what that means, that wasn't the one then, whether it's a person, a job, or a house you're looking for, or a car. So which one is my one? Because I want an even smoother ride than the last one. Like that's how you manifest. That's your job as the human on earth. All right, Taurus, I hope this helped. I am available for personal reads. And if you would like to meet your spirit guide, I'll put a link for that in the comment section. And don't forget, I do the free show Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So come hang out. Bye, guys.